hello, hello. Sorry, we are just a smidge bit late.
Smidge, 30 minutes.
You know.
No, I'm not.
CP
no.
time.
No.
Ain't really bad.
No, I'm saying smidge like it's really not. But
It's really not.
it's something that we can't control. Sometimes you just late just because.
And honestly, I think it's just because we are both so anal about positioning of our equipment. Honey, if it's a smidge bit to the left, everything's on pause till we get it together because we want to make sure we present with the best that we can for you all.
Right.
Thank you for joining us here in the Ladies Lounge tonight with Jazz and T on Jetsons Radio DC. And tonight is WCW Wild Card Wednesday.
Yes.
And actually, we got such a good reaction from you all last week. I mean, was it Sunday? We got a good reaction from you all Sunday. And our topic was sexual frustration. So we actually had not an audience member, but we had someone out there in Facebook land.
It don't matter, audience member. We had someone contact us, which we always recommend.
Yep.
Send us information, your lady letters, inbox us things that you want to continue on in the next, segment, or even if you want to go on behind, Facebook and talk. So we did have somebody that obviously tuned in either when we was live or either after. And pretty much they wanted to continue the conversation.
About being sexually frustrated.
Yes. And it went into the topic of one night stands. And I even said to Jazz, somewhere in our conversation last week, one of us said something about one night stands. I think one of us said something about that's probably why people have one night stands. Yeah. So when that person came to us and said, hey, I catch myself doing that a lot. And even having one night stands, I'm still not finding someone to please me. So what should I do? Like, what should I do? Like, I'm frustrated.
Sexual frustration, guys. It can be deep.
And I don't know if the person was really asking for advice. Really, I think it was just more because I really can't. I don't know what to do. My thing would be. I wouldn't say keep having one night stand, but that's on you. I can't tell nobody not have sex. Whatever you do for your pleasure, that's you. But keep doing hopefully keep doing what you're doing until you find that person. That's the only thing I could really say.
Or maybe stop for a while. You know what I'm saying? Stop for a while and figure it out. You need to probably figure out what it is you're looking for with all these one night stands.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of times you just keep going and going and going and going and going and going. And that's even with life. Right. To where you just burning your candle at both ends. And you're still not being fulfilled because it's something deeper you need to look for.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I think this is a great topic to talk about one night stands. Is it because you're sexually frustrated? Or are your one night stands leading you to be sexually frustrated?
Oh, yeah. You know what? And that's good that you even said that because you're probably not taking the time to again, a lot of stuff that we're probably going to say is going to recap to last week's conversation. And for people that joined us, some probably did tune into last week's conversation. We might have newcomers, so thank you for joining.
Yes, definitely. Thank you for joining us.
And that was one of the things that we did say, get time, you got to take time to know yourself and everything. But if you got that urge, you're going to do it.
Yeah.
You can easily tell somebody, get to know yourself, take your time, stop doing this. But at the end of the day, I look at it that everybody's grown. And if you got that urge, you're going to do what you got to do.
Yeah.
But obviously, I'm not trying to ask you how many you had. Like, gee, you ain't find nobody yet. But sometimes you got to, have multiple partners to probably find that urge.
Or figure out what you like best, I guess.
Right. Or is it that, I don't know, I can't say is it that serious you have that urge because everybody feel that sexual connection that they want to have with somebody on their own time, their own preference, how they feel. Some people might say, I don't care, I'm good, I don't need sex. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And you get some people that do. But thank you for tuning in and joining us. This is Sexual Frustration,
Part 2.
One Night Stand, Part 2. And again, it's Wild Card Wednesday. So again, we're talking about this topic because we had an audience member that said they wanted to continue the conversation. Hopefully you join in. If you don't, you can watch. We're going to keep the person anonymous, even though They said we could shout them out. But we not shout out. We always shout out all the members. But they was like, we don't care. You can call me out. But no, that's not what we about.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
No need.
It's just about all connecting, talking, giving your opinion, and
just trying to figure out this thing called life that we go through every day.
So we have a few comments. Tracy said, "What's up, ladies? Hey, Tracy, how are you? Thank you for tuning in."
TNT Management, what's up?
Rich said, "Good evening, ladies. Was waiting for y'all to come on."
We was coming.
I know. We're not gonna do y'all like that. Just use protection. You know what, Jen? I was thinking the same thing. As just recapping our topic from last week and just getting prepared for today's, show. To me, yeah, use protection. But I know still after some point you sleeping with multiple people to get this pleasure. You probably feel some type of void guiltiness. And also because they did say they feel guilty after doing this because even though one night stand, which we got the definition, we all know one night stand is, all right, you meet somebody somewhere, whatever, you have a one night stand. Mm-hmm. But pretty much one night stand is a single sexual encounter in which there is an expectation that there shall be no further relations between the sexual participants. So pretty much it happened one time and it don't happen no more. But then, you're out here seeking these people with these one night stands that we choose to do. But then what about just even that one time they feel that connection? And and you like, I don't want to be bothered. Like, I just took it as for what it is. So now you feeling guilty that you were trying to seek your sexual pleasure. They enjoyed it. They enjoyed it. And they might they might be like, you know what, this was a one night stand. I want to do it again, which is now no longer
and I want to do it with you.
And you're like, no,
that's not the rules of the game.
So you walking away like, oh, I keep, sleeping with these guys or keep sleeping with these females to get this certain pleasure that I'm looking for, but I'm also in the long run probably hurting people, even though we both knew what it was. But just for that brief moment,
we both slept the night away.
Somebody caught that quick.
That quick connection.
Right.
Because it only take a little bit of that good, and depending on where you are in life and what you're looking for, you might, and then you might even go into a situation think you just want to have a one night stand. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And then little feelings and stuff come.
Right.
Yeah.
Rich said, one night only.
Only. Right? That's what a one night stand is, and that's what it's supposed to be. But sometimes it don't work out like that. But I'm just wondering, like, when you do have a one night stand, maybe those of you that have had one night stands can help me understand the connection that you feel with the person that you're going to take down for that one night. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of time one night stands ain't like we both know we going home at the end of the night. It's like, from what I understand, it's like we talking, we vibing, and then like however many drinks, or if there are even any drinks included, because some people don't even drink.
Right. Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? Like, what is that vibe that you have with that other person that you be like, you know what? I don't even want to know your name. Just drop it off. I'm just curious. Like, I'm curious. So y'all let me know. How do y'all, if you've ever encountered that one person that made you want to step outside your box, how was that?
Right.
If it's stepping outside your box, if it's something you do on a regular, I still want to know, how do you even grow to do it on a regular? Like, that's a comfortable level for you. Because I'm thinking, it has no commitment. There's no strings attached. There's no, like, real feelings. But how do you get to that? Where are you already at that point where you know that you're going to the club to look for that one lucky person that you're taking down?
Don't say the club.
Okay, or the restaurant. Or wherever you're going.
That's the one thing that you have to get out. It's not a club thing. For the most part, let's just say,
church. It can be anywhere.
Survey-wise, which we have some information, I'm pretty sure 50% of the time is probably from a club. I get that, and that's because of the atmosphere. But one night stands don't necessarily have to be the club.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? It really don't.
Could be the grocery store. Yeah, I don't know. Just, I guess, because when I think of one night stand, I just think of probably a place where there's alcohol involved, or it's where you can like mingling, where y'all, you know, just like a mingle spot. Now I don't really mingle in the grocery store. Well, I mean, but you know, I see people and I say hi and stuff.
Right, but let's just say you, how you saying, you in a grocery store, you meet somebody, you exchange numbers, immediately within 30 minutes to an hour, y'all texting each other.
Yeah.
And then it's like, okay, what you doing later? Oh, I'm not doing anything. Well, how about we go out and grab something to eat? How about we go to a movie?
Right.
And then you do that. Come to my place after that. And that's what happens. Like I said, it don't necessarily have to be. It could just be how the communication goes after that
the meeting.
Right. After that first initial meeting, how the conversation and the communication goes after that. Now, wherever you meet at, I don't care. You can meet in a park walking dogs. So they got little dog
walking parks.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
You're right. So how does that drop them drawers conversation go?
No, it don't go like that.
No, it doesn't. But I'm just thinking like a lot of times they're probably like you said you can meet at anywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's the communication throughout the day. You know what I'm saying? But also again, reverting back to the situation where there is no day, there is no communication that goes on through the day, where you meet that person, y'all talk, y'all automatically spark, y'all hit it off, and boom, next thing you know, you in the crib, you know, dancing, popping on handstands.
The sexual attraction, maybe you just want it at that moment. I mean, it could be, it could be a lot of, it could be a lot of things that would cause that. But for this particular person, you know, we're going off of the sexual frustration. To me, I just think, you know, she feels that that's her reason why she continues to have this.
Right.
Because again, just not finding nobody, and you might not find nobody in that one night.
No.
And you might not. So. No, but I actually got to read the Urban Dictionary of the one night stand. That had me cracking up. It said one night stand with someone for hooking up with someone for one night of sex with no strings attached and hoping to never see them again.
And hoping
It is important not to exchange any personal info with them so they can't track you down and stalk you later.
But that sounds true.
But that's why you probably can have a one night stand and don't even realize that you had one. And I'm just saying that because you probably could exchange information and never answer the phone no more. That really could have been a one night just because y'all met each other and communicated. But to me, I just look at it once that take place and y'all might never communicate no more after that.
That's the one I say.
Even if y'all exchange information, you just like don't.
Oh, nobody.
Like the picture said, don't call me. And you ain't answer your phone
because you already done contributed to my sexual frustration, sir.
Right.
Or lady, whatever makes you happy. But it's just one of them things to where I'm just like, wow, you know, it's sexual frustration is frustrating. You know what I'm saying? I'm just, you know, it can lead you down many paths of different decisions that you probably wouldn't have made had you not been that frustrated.
Right. Rich said, yes, been there, done that. And that's one thing you can't say we all, because some people haven't had. So you can't say we all, is the normal, because some people just don't do that. You know what I'm saying? But if you had experienced that, then you could say, yeah, been there, done that. You know, it is what it is. Keep it moving.
But I'm just curious as to the like what. Or does there have to even be conversation? Like you said, it could just be that chemistry, like, you know, we here, we now, it's right, let's do it. I don't know. Y'all tell me.
That's the thing. Listen, I'm grown. I ain't always been in a relationship, so I know I have had it, but my thing is it led to something after.
Yeah, it wasn't a one night stand.
No, it wasn't relationship. It wasn't a relationship. It was more of casual sex after.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, I mean, it probably could have been a one night stand.
Had you not answered the phone.
It been more of a casual sex thing. Yeah. I wouldn't even say relationship. I mean relationship because you have some type of, you know, interaction with that person. But it was more just casual, you know, sex. But I mean, I don't judge nobody for doing it. Like I definitely don't. It's just that if you do it and you feeling some type of guilt behind it, or you feeling that you know that's not right, just because of You
how
want
you
want to
feel.
change. Yeah, you want to change.
Or you don't understand why you're doing these things. Like, I don't knock nobody for living your life. I just got questions. So again, if anybody on here who has had a one night stand who can maybe explain to me how that whole thing pop off, I would be more than interested. I would be more than excited to find out, because I know a lot of people have had them, and I don't know. I never understood because I don't know. Maybe I think too much. By the time, I think for me personally, I probably been got on your damn nerves by the time I get done asking questions.
Within the night.
I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I've never been in that position, so y'all educate me on something I'm not too educated on, you know. But like, again, thank you all for joining us. Please like, comment, and share our video. Ali, what's up? Tracy, thanks for joining us. Rich, keep the comments coming, y'all. Cash, Tracy, thank y'all all for joining us. We know we got started a tad bit late, but we're here now, and we're talking about part 2 of the good old one night stands. You know, being sexually frustrated, leading you to seek one night stands. Or you know what? Think about it. I'm wondering if once you're sexually frustrated, right? So you go out, you have these one night stands, and then you find that one night stand that itches your scratch.
Well, now
and then they play you,
right,
because you was their one night stand.
Exactly.
So now you just in a world of one night stand.
Right. No, that's
tough.
That's
because true. I'm already scratching my way to the surface to try to figure out who can do what for me.
Right.
But I'm not thinking I may be somebody's junk.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? That's crazy. But I mean, Rich said, "Oh, go ahead."
It was on her. It was on not on yours. It was on the bucket list. Well, that's a good way to put it too, though. But it still had to be something, I guess, just with somebody that you felt that connection, or at that moment, not a connection, but just something that you could do with, somebody you could do that with, So that's understandable. Will said, I got nothing for this conversation.
And that's understandable. You know what? And the thing is that a lot of times you may not have any input in the conversation, but make sure you listen, like, comment, and share, because it may be somebody that has input on this conversation, or that are going through these things, that can maybe learn something or enlighten us about something. Or, it's never a point in life where just because you don't experience it, you can't learn from it, and you can't help somebody else from it. Because again, I'm sitting here and I'm completely curious about the thought process behind the whole one night stand situation. And not to say that I think it's wrong, I think it's right. I cannot judge. God didn't give me that authority. I'm just curious about other people's mind frame. It don't mean they wrong or right. So if you can't contribute, make sure you like, comment, and share, and keep listening, because you got some friends or some family or somebody that want to tell you about their experience, but they're afraid because they may think you're judgmental. And they may look up to you as a mentor or somebody they, admire. But sometimes you just got to open your mind a little bit, because you never know what you may encounter in this thing we call life.
Right.
But I thank you for tuning in, Will.
Right.
Take care of them beautiful babies. Yes.
Tracy said, great point, no feeling involved.
That's how it's supposed to be. But like I said, if you are already sexually frustrated and you find that one night stand that satisfies that urge, and to find out you just they one night stand because they just had a simple little itch they wanted to scratch, how do you handle that? You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you bounce back from that? Or do you bounce back? Or do you keep bouncing till you find that with the feeling that you thought you had with the first one? And like, how does that go? I don't know.
All right, so I'm going to read a few things, right, that it was saying. And again, this is only information that we just looking up just to, keep the conversation going about last week's topic and about the Wild Card Wednesday, to make sure that we are keeping in touch with our audience members, because if they want to discuss something, we are going to discuss it too. That's how we have to interact with our audience. It's
called the Ladies Lounge. It's not always going to be comfortable, pretty, and sexy.
Exactly.
But we're going to talk about it to the best of our ability.
Right. So it said the universal laws of one night stands that every girl should know.
Oh.
So if you are that girl or that person that's out there having these one night stands and Like our audience member that wanted to discuss and talk about it because, she is sexually frustrated. These are some of the things that you can, look up.
Yeah.
And probably get to understand and want to know why.
And there is universal laws to this. I guess it is.
And I guess the law would be no strings attached. Like I said, friends with benefits. But that's not.
We ain't even friends.
But that's not going into. That's now
going into casual sex.
Yeah, casual sex, exactly. It says in this decade, it seems as if one night stands have become totally acceptable, nearly the norm.
Oh, damn.
Some see this life as fabulous. It is the independent single woman being able to satisfy any sexual urges on command. Well, yeah, because you feeling that urge, you got to meet that person that's doing that right there with you on that spot. Because after all, she's a woman and can get any man to sleep with her in the snap of her fingers.
That's the universal law.
So they have a few other things.
Go ahead, you can read them.
Getting your hopes up high after a one night stand can be useless.
True.
But then that's because you're probably looking for more. Yeah. And you probably feeling that if you sleep with this person, it's going to be more. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. Right? Because if you're already sexually frustrated and the only part you're missing in your whole relationship is that sexual part, and you get that, now you're thinking, okay, well, the sex is good, so just maybe you may get your emotions confused and messed up all at the same time.
It said women are more prone to feeling guilty after one night stand than men. I don't know. I guess I probably could see that. I kind of see that in a little bit because they say women, we more emotional, but I mean, there's some women out there too that don't care about emotions. It'd be like Rich said, dropping drawers. You know what I'm saying? You got some men, and then the men might be looking like, whoa, you're a little bit, I get that we just doing this, but you're a little bit, too much.
But I think if I was a woman and that had a one night stand, I think probably the way I would regret it is if they had a little wanker. Or if they didn't know what, if they didn't know what they was doing, I'd be like, I waste all this good outfit. It takes women, we put ourselves together.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
Right,
if you ain't coming through with, if I take you home and you not coming through, if you not coming through and I got to look at you after we done.
Right.
Oh my God, I'd probably go bathe in bleach. I would be upset.
There could be more ways. No, there can be way more serious consequences than regret and guilt after a one night stand.
Yes, honey.
Which is true, and basically it's saying definitely sexually transmitted diseases.
And that 9-month plan.
Make sure you protect yourself, pretty much, which we said earlier. If you're gonna do whatever you do, protect yourself.
Yeah.
As unfair as it sounds, women are not glorified for engaging in casual sex like men are. I don't know neither.
I don't know.
If you with your girlfriends and you talking, I mean,
because it's crazy that women aren't, and it's good. Don't glorify it because it's not a glorifiable. I'm not saying there's nothing wrong, but I'm just not saying there's nothing I should be praised for doing it. But I'm just saying men can't achieve the status that we don't allow them to have.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So it takes two to tango. We should all be treated equally. Mm-hmm. However it is, glorified or not.
Yeah, but that's not true because you can have, women say, I done had 5 one night stands or whatever the case may be, and a man say they had 10. It's always.
And she's a total dirtbag.
Right, and I think that's something that's never going to be equal.
It's a double standard.
It's never going to be equal.
Nope. But I don't think I want it equal. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But I don't think that it should be. It's crazy. I don't want it equal, but I don't think it should be something to be judged on, period. If that's what you want to do with your area,
right,
make it happen. Just understand there are going to be consequences and repercussions, regardless to if he's glorified or if she's glorified.
Mm-hmm.
So
most men have far greater respect for women who don't put it out so easily.
Well, that's when we talking about respect, but we talking about one night stands here.
Right, but I believe even with one night stands, I think one night stands could turn out to be a respectful situation.
Sometimes. I've heard that. I've heard people say that, you
can really probably meet your husband.
You can't, but
And you probably can meet your wife that way.
Yeah,
You know.
who's to say? I guess the chances aren't that slim because the way that the world is now, it's just like, hey, we are both consenting adults here in this situation.
Right.
So if you want to throw it back for me one time, then that's cool.
Right. Okay. Yep.
Yeah, that's what's up. Like you just never know. We never know how this crazy universe is set up to land. You know what I'm saying? Like what used to be wrong ain't. What was wrong, what was right is wrong. So you just never know. And you have people that I actually know people that say that they actually I know a couple they've been married over 40 plus years and it started off like that.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now don't get me wrong, it may be few and far in between, but then again, that's just one of those situations to say, hey, it can happen.
Yeah.
You know? Anything's possible.
And it don't necessarily mean you got to do it with everybody, you know, especially when you say, oh, I've never done this before. It's always the first time.
And nobody ever believes that.
It's always, I know. Or even the never. I never done that. What? You ain't never done that?
I can't tell. Right. No. So it's like those things are, you know, and it's crazy because as much as you want to tell the person that you haven't, like I've never done. It's like every time you say they're looking at you like, right. You know, so I don't know, guys. That good old one night stand. I guess for some people it work out, but I don't know. When you sexually I
guess we got some people in here who don't want to call themselves out. Meaning, like, look, tell us, have you ever experienced that? If you didn't, if you know somebody, like.
I mean, if you know somebody or if you can explain to me how things happen or if you can explain to me what's your mindset process behind it, I want to know. Like, you know, I'm not here to judge you. I'm just curious about what do you do? How do you feel? You know, how's the first interaction and all those good things. So make sure you hit us up with your comments. Like, comment, and share this video because if you can't help me out, maybe your friend can, or, you know, maybe somebody you know can give me a better insight as to, you know, how it all goes down. Now, trust me, I'm no fool. I see it go down in the bar, but I just want to know what gets you. How much liquor is that exactly? Or, you know what I'm saying? It don't even involve liquor. Those are the ones I'm curious about, too. Because if you're sexually frustrated, maybe you going out just to say you're frustrated sexually, your partner done pissed you off, and you going on, you're like, you know what? I got you, boo.
Right.
And you go out and you get that, and you come back and you're like, ooh, okay, well, I'm cool. Like, what do your mind go through after that? Because now you know you done did what you had to do with a total stranger.
But that's where the consequences come in at, and the guilt.
The guilt. Yeah, guilt will kill you. I guess if you ain't ready, if you ain't built for that life, don't even try it. You know, if you got
no strings attached.
If you got a conscience. No. I'm just playing. I don't know, but I'm just curious. Dave, thank you for joining us. Hi, B. Dave said men hunt solo bar hoppers. Okay, so I've hopped plenty of bars solo. You know what I'm saying? Because sometimes she be busy and, you know. So sometimes I do, very rarely, but sometimes I do step out by myself. And I have talked to men at the bar. And I have also brought my ass home and not even told you what my name was. Not because I think you're looking for me to be a one night stand, but just because I was only here talking to you because my friend ain't here. You know, so it's like,
or just have a conversation.
But then you don't even have to be solo now.
But it's okay to talk. It's okay to communicate with that opposite sex, and nothing have to happen afterwards.
But you know, I've been in a situation where I've been with a group of girls, and the man that feel he about that life, he'll come approach the woman that he is
hunting for.
Hunt. The woman that he's hunting for.
Seeking.
Yeah, he'll come for her directly. You know what I'm saying? And they might leave together.
Yeah, I have seen that too.
Now, I've seen it, but those usually aren't like my close friends, you know, because I'll let them get in the, you know, hey, listen.
Right.
But my for real friends, I'm probably following the car because I want to make sure my friend is all right and I'm something like a stalker. Because you're not gonna do that. And you know what I'm saying? Like,
Right,
you can
right.
live your
Not
life. I don't
around me.
mind.
Like, I don't want that
But I don't
around
want
me.
that on my conscience. You
Right,
know what I'm
right,
saying?
right.
Because I'm your wingman. You know,
Right.
and I hope you're mine. You know what I'm saying? If you ever catch me in a situation where I'm not making a smart decision.
Right, right.
So, yes, son, please have some fun nuggets. I'm sure you see me down here, don't you? Kid. That couldn't have waited. That could not have waited. Anyway, but yeah, so it's like one of those things to where it's not. I don't want to. You know what? I don't even want to say men don't. It's not planned because I'm wondering if it is.
Well, yeah, you probably could go out and plan it or seek for it. I mean,
And I guess if that's what you're looking for that night, you know what I'm saying? Like, I guess
Right.
that's the same thing as saying I'm gonna go out and I'm gonna get
Right.
drunk.
Mm-hmm.
That's not the
Or
word I was
even,
gonna
or
use.
even when you go out, you say, I'm going out and looking for me. I'm gonna find
Yeah,
somebody
girl,
to
I got
take
my
home
freedom
tonight.
dress on. Somebody
Yeah,
going home with me, so I guess you
and
can
sometimes
look
that
for
could
somebody.
just be a what's the word? You know, like just a statement and not really mean it. But then
Yeah.
some people really mean it.
Some people be
and
serious
it
about that
happens.
life. Yeah, absolutely. That is correct. So again, guys, please like, comment, and share this video. Let us know about your one night stand experiences. If you want to write a lady letter and let us know.
Or talk about something.
Or talk about something more. Just even get someone else's opinion.
Mm-hmm.
We're very, very open to that. And again, you know, no judgment here. I'm just curious about the mindset behind the whole process. Maybe, like I said, maybe I'm thinking too hard about it. And like probably before I would have a one night stand, they would probably cuss and throw me out at the same time. They would be absolutely irritated with me. So let me see, friend. We got all this good old information right here.
And
Let
that's
me
the
see.
myths. Let's just
Yes.
say the myths about it.
Okay, we can do this. Hi, Jeremy. Thank you for joining us. So right now we have the myths about sex that need to be debunked immediately. Get rid of them immediately, guys. Hi, Terry. Thank you for joining us. We're talking about one night stand, guys. If you have any
But this is going. But you have to go to last week's show
to understand how we got here.
How we got on part
Which was
2.
Sexual frustration, because one of our viewers for Wildcard Wednesday asked us, actually said, the reason why I keep having one night stands is because I'm sexually frustrated.
Yes.
In short.
Yes.
So we're just talking about one night stands now. We're just going to take that one topic and we're going to go.
Yeah, so you have to go into last week's episode, last week's show to see the continuation of tonight.
And Dee said a one night stand can turn into a baby 9 months later, and that's one of the consequences. That's why I said it can turn into one of them 9 month situations. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, that's definitely not a myth we're going to debunk here. All right. So let me see. Okay, so the first myth is, hold on. Okay, single judge their potential partner first by their body.
Singles judge their potential partner first by their body.
Why not?
I don't think that shouldn't be under a myth.
That's not a myth.
Because you got to have some type of physical attraction. It might not be body. Somebody's body. Okay, I think I get what it's saying. Not necessarily have to be the body. Some people might look at the body. Some people might.
I guess it just depends on what y'all attracted to.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's just saying single judge potential partner first off their body.
Oh, Dee, it happened to you. Are you okay, honey?
What happened? What happened to you?
His one night stand and turned into a baby mama. You know. All right. The second myth is women are turned on by sexy photos of a partner. No, because that means we're more than a one night stand if you sending me pictures.
No, but this not necessarily one night stand. It's just saying myths.
Oh, women are turned on by sexy partners.
It's just saying the 14 myths about it.
Wait, why wouldn't we be turned on by sexy photos of our partner? What we gonna be like, ugh? Like if it's our partner already? I don't know. I guess you already done seen them naked.
Right.
So ain't no sense of being turned off now. Unless you only see them when you're drunk. Okay. Singles keep sexy texts they receive to themselves.
I don't know. Mm-hmm.
Me either. I don't know. It just depends. I'm just playing. Men aren't interested in promiscuous women. That's a myth. they're right on that one because I mean that's how you get to the one night stand.
Right, but then you might have. Actually, it says something on here. I'm not sure if I printed it out. Yeah, I think it's the next page. It says 75%, 76% of single men would be comfortable dating someone who had more sexual partners than themselves. And I heard somebody say that.
I ain't never heard no man say that.
I heard somebody say they'd rather have somebody that had more partners than them because to them it would seem that they are more experienced versus having less partners. Now that's how they felt.
Yeah, I ain't never heard that.
Yeah.
I know a lot of men. They don't never say that. It don't matter because if they ask you numbers, they be like, well, we're gonna just multiply that by 80. You know what I'm saying? Wow, that's interesting. I've never heard that.
Now I don't think it should matter how many partners you have, because you can have a lot of partners and still not.
And still be whack.
Right. So, but
all your partners can be lying to you.
But that's just how they felt.
Yeah. That's a cool person. What's his name? Okay. All right. The biggest sexual turn on is being attractive. Attractive how? Attractive physically, attractive mentally?
Everybody have their meaning of what attractive is.
Right. Men want to have sex every day. No. If that was the case, then it's probably a lot of one night stands wouldn't happen.
Yeah, I
guess
I believe that's
have sex every day.
I don't believe that men literally want to have sex.
Now they think about it every 72 seconds, but not.
But I'm not a man, so. But I truly don't think that they want to.
I don't think, but I know they think about it a lot because I had read that scientifically. And then it says, myth: blondes have more fun in bed. Yeah, that's a myth. Go ahead and bust that on down. That's a myth. The younger you are, the more sex you're having.
I don't believe that. Well, like I said, it's a myth.
Yeah, it's a myth. It's a myth. And it says the reality is singles in their 30s had most sex in 2014 out of any age group. 58% had sex in 2014 versus 46 singles overall. Next one is only women fake orgasms. That's a myth. I mean, I know. Can men fake orgasms?
I don't know. I know.
Enlighten me. I don't know.
I guess I would think you probably can fake if you're enjoying the sex, but I wouldn't know.
No, I think you can fake if you just want the person to get the hell off you because you're not enjoying the sex.
Oh, maybe they could fake like if they
buzz.
Right.
Yeah.
No, maybe right, but then
how they fake a buzz?
I can't see. This is what happens in the lounge when we have topics and they continue on, or somebody wants. So this is just what happens in the lounge.
That's why it's the ladies'
topics
lounge.
when we don't know what's gonna come out our mouths or what it's gonna lead to.
I can't predict everything,
just come
guys.
with these topics because I never would have.
I never would have thought that. I never gave any thought about it. Never thought to it. Like men fake or I didn't know they could do that. Y'all talented. All right. And it says single men just want to please themselves in bed. Do you think that's a myth?
Single men just want to please themselves in bed?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's a myth. Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it says single men only want to date younger women.
I think that's a myth.
They don't. It's funny because they be like, oh, they hate. Not date them. Now, one night stand them maybe, but not date them. And I'm not throwing no shade at no younger chicks. This is just a myth buster, guys.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't write it. Okay? So it says, the next one is far more men than women are interested in finding an attractive partner. Do you think that's a myth?
Yeah.
89% of singles, both men and women, say they must have or consider it very important to find a partner who's physically attractive to them. Beauty's in the eye of the beholder.
Mm-hmm.
That's what they say.
Yes.
That's what she said. So, those are the myths. I had to read them all, y'all, because I was just curious as to, what you all thought about them.
Which I'm pretty sure some more that could be added.
Yeah, definitely some more myths. Mm-hmm. Y'all want to give us some more myths? Okay, we would love to discuss them, guys. Let us know. Thank you for tuning in, everyone. JT Ladies Lounge on Jetsons Radio DC. And we thank y'all all for all the feedback tonight, all the comments.
Yes,
Listen,
yes,
okay,
yes.
so if you don't want to explain some things to me on here, feel free, guys, to send a lady letter or letter, whatever makes you guys happy, to tl2withjazzandt@yahoo.com.
Yes.
And we can, we can potentially discuss it on, Wild Card Wednesday, where we pick a topic that, one of the viewers or something that we said that maybe one of the viewers want to elaborate on a little more. Understand this is a judgment-free zone.
Yes,
We're
definitely.
chilling here in the lounge. You know what I'm saying? Whatever you want to talk about, we're open to it. If we have no experience on it, we're going to find somebody that did, or, we're going to research it to death until we figure something out. So we don't judge, and we definitely want you all to have fun here. We want y'all to come get education, come get some, good information so that you can share. Speaking of good information and sharing, guys, we have an amazing event coming up Saturday.
Yes, but we're going to take a quick little break.
Yes, we're going to take a little break.
2 minutes.
2, maybe 3.
We'll be right back.
Right back, all right? Sit tight, guys. Y'all,
let me tell
ain't nobody even say y'all couldn't hear us all this long.
Let me tell you, Jazz, I'm so nervous about it. But go ahead and start the TNT.
Oh my goodness.
Our sponsorships.
Yes, we got new sponsorships. Yes, like I said, I'm sure you guys looking at the bottom see our new banner at the bottom where you see our information and our new sponsors information, TNT Management, where they build the pathway to your dreams. You also see Columbus Radio, Justin's Columbus right here popping off. My sister, I think it's Columbus 614, I believe. Slapping Everywhere Radio. It's a couple radio stations popping off in Columbus on Justin's Radio DC, so make sure you support that movement. And we were talking about our amazing event that's coming up on Saturday called Mommies and Mimosas. It's from 1 to 4, and it's also in Temple Hills, Maryland.
Yeah.
And, like, we've been stalking people. Putting flyers everywhere, y'all. Tickets everywhere. Been selling tickets. Then what? Hey, hold this poster. Hold it. You know you want it. You know you need to be here at this event, y'all. This event is going to be great.
Yes, my mind. Let me tell you, for the past couple of days, I really haven't been able to sleep.
Oh,
I really haven't.
So sweet.
And somebody might be like, "Oh, it's gonna be okay. Oh, it's nothing." But this is like
our first event. Yeah, this is our first event.
It's amazing. It's an experience. And I don't even know if I want to use the word stressful because
But stress can be good. It's more anxious.
But anxious. That's what I'm saying, because it hasn't been stressful. Because with us three working together, we've been working together as a team.
Yes, we teamed up with Women with No Limits.
We really have. So the stressful part is that for me, is that hoping that it turns out perfect, which I know perfect is not the best word. If
it turns out perfect, it won't be fun.
But that's where the stress comes out for me, because with us, preparing decorations, who's doing this, money, whatever else, that's not the stressful part. It's just that I just want it to be a good turnout. But I have to remember, because I was talking to one of my girlfriends today, and I said to her that I have to get that out my head, that no matter how many women show up, as long as they hear these testimonies and understand what you can do after you walk out of Mommies and Mimosas and you learned something. You know what I'm saying? You learned that if you're going through these struggles and you're going through these battles of life, that you can make it. You know what I'm saying? You're not the only one. You have people that you can talk to, you can network with. But I guess I'm looking at, I know when people walk into a place, they expect certain things. And you cannot help what people think. Somebody can walk out and be like, man, I thought that was going to be better than that. Man, they could have did this. Man, they could have did that. So that's the part I have to get out of my mind, that we cannot please everybody, but I want everybody to be pleased. And that's the part that's making it stressful for me.
Well, if you come to our event on Saturday, when you do come to our event, you're going to be pleased. Maybe not in every single way of your imagination, but you're going to be pleased in some type of way, because you're going to leave there not only you're going to hear testimonies, but what's going to make our empowerment event different is because you're also going to be offered opportunities to change your situation.
Right.
You always can go here and get warm fuzzies from somebody else's life experience, but it's not really helping you make your situation any better. So make sure you come out and chill with us from 1 to 4 p.m. at Mommies and Mimosas. Shop, eat, learn, listen, network, have fun. And we also have another amazing interview for you all on Sunday, guys. Are you ready for that? We are going to be talking to we are actually going to do an event on the 11th called Blip. It's a love industry, Black love industry professionals. Yep, the co-founder actually.
G Sanders.
Yes. And she's also going to be the co-host of the Blip Love Salon. So make sure you guys tune into that so you can get your tickets and prepare to come to that event, because that's also going to be awesome as well. I cannot wait to speak to her about that.
Right.
Because we have so much to learn about love, again, because it was lost somewhere in this new world that we live in.
Right. And it's not even about it. And to my understanding, the event is about love overall. It's not even about love with necessarily your partner. It's just love within your family. love within your friends.
Just love, period.
You know what I'm saying? Just love within your kids.
Yeah.
You know, it's just, what does love mean to you? What did your mother teach you about love? What are we teaching each other about love?
Yeah.
What are we teaching our kids? Even what we teaching about love, I mean, love is, it's just crazy.
Love is a
You know, we say we love people, but then we still hurt them. You know what I'm saying? We don't intentionally do it. You have people out there that do intentionally do hurt people. Very evil and angry people out there. But I just know that, you know, the word love if you hurt somebody and you still tell them that you love them, you know, don't take that word, I guess, love for granted, you know.
Because you never know when you'll never be able to say that to that person again. And really
right, exactly.
You never know if you'll get a redo. But we want to thank you all for tuning in to JT Ladies Lounge on Jetsons Radio DC. Oh, we also don't want to forget to show y'all this. Okay, look at this. Boom. Again, all that advertisement space, that could be your flyer, that could be your promotional event, could be your commercial, could be your video. Mm-hmm. So if you want sponsorship opportunities, if you want an opportunity to have your stuff aired, your event aired, make sure you hit us up. Send that email to to2withjazzandT@yahoo.com again for sponsorship opportunities. You can always catch up with us. We here, Jetsons Radio DC on Facebook. We have our personal Facebook pages. We also have our Twitter, TO2 with Jazz and T. We have our Instagram account, The Ladies Lounge. Mm-hmm. So we are everywhere, guys. You can never not reach us. So if there's anything you want to share with us, anything you want to get out to the world and you want us to be a part of it, just let us know. We'll be more than happy to help. So thank you all for joining us, and we're going to see you Sunday. Make sure you tune in. All right?
Bye.
Bye.